Let's walk through setting our Air Adjust residue wheels. So our Yetter factory installed residue wheel option. We're on our demo mode running on our plant page with our blue Vantage display. At the very top right corner, you'll see that row cleaners tab. If we tap on the row cleaners tab, we of course have light, medium, and heavy preset from the factory. We also have a quick raise feature. If you tap on quick raise, it of course raises all the row cleaners to their maximum height. You obviously can change these as you're going through the field, light, medium, and heavy. Of course, heavy being the most aggressive, light being the least aggressive. You can see the pencil icon in this tab. If you go to our pencil icon, it kind of gets into a little more detail on the settings for each of those values, light, medium, and heavy. We set our residue wheels basically in two sections. So you have the center section, which is commonly referred to as the wheel track section, this middle one. Basically, it's any row cleaner that's inside the wing hinge. So on the non-flexing part of the toolbar, that is that down pressure setting. And then we have our wing section, which of course everything outside the wing hinge, and our downforce setting. You can set them independent, of course, depending on how the planter is equipped and ground conditions, and if you have fertilizer and all those type of things. Of course, sometimes that center section can run a little deeper just because of weight, and we can adjust our row cleaners accordingly to compensate for that. You can see our light, medium, and heavy and the values that change down here. You can change them, of course, on the go, just like we're going. So right now, if we go to the medium setting, and you know what, it's doing just a good job, because obviously we don't want those row cleaners doing a lot of tillage work. We just want them gently sweeping those pieces out of the way and getting root balls and those type of items out of the way before our row unit's going through the field. And I just want it a little more pressure. We can fine tune it in 1 pound increments going through the field. You can see that our medium highlight at the top is no longer highlighted. If I want to save these settings, because it's really working well for bean stubble or corn ground or whatever it may be, all I need to do is just press and hold. Once it becomes highlighted, the settings that we changed to are now saved under now the medium label. If I want to rename it, we can simply hit edit, delete that default, and I'll just call it, in this case, corn. So we know when I'm corn on corn or whatever it might be, I know that this setting works well for that application. The rows up value, because this of course is our down pressure part, our rows up value of course is how much uplift we're putting on our uplift bag. Of course there's 2 bags for each row cleaner. Our downforce is how aggressive it is, and then of course our uplift is in a sense kind of setting our height. But how aggressive, you can fine tune both of them to really dial in the performance that you're looking for, the adjustments that are best for your conditions, and your travel speed as well. Once you get these confident and you're happy with how that is performing, again, you simply go back to the plan icon. You'll notice a couple things. One, that tab is still open. Number 2, you'll notice now that we saved that name as corn instead of medium, you now see that label highlighted on that main run page. If you're again happy with how it's running, we simply tap our row cleaner once. It shrinks that out of the way, and you now get your map, and you're back ready to plant. Want to go back and change it, same rules apply. Row cleaners, try heavy for example, because you want to see how aggressive it is. You don't like it, it's a little too much, press our pencil, go back and making our adjustments. A lot of flexibility with Air Adjust row cleaners. Fine tune it, customize it. Again, all built into the blue Vantage display.